Good morning, friends. Welcome back. It is Tuesday, and I slept like crud last night. So I thought I would sleep well last night because Will used the massage gun on me, and I was super relaxed and like ready for bed. But once I crawled into bed, I could not fall asleep. Like I fell asleep, but I was tossing and turning and having weird dreams and just still sore, and so I wasn't sleeping well. So I slept like crud. I slept in super late today because of it, and just still feeling really fatigued and sore and in the midst of this flare-up. We have AHG and Trail Life tonight, so that's the only thing on the agenda, so I can take it easy today. Other than that, I do have to get chili in the crock pot for dinner. I'll probably do that momentarily. I woke up and I'm just watching an episode of Grey's Anatomy that came back on recently on Hulu. I'm just trying to gather my wits about me and get the motivation to start the chili. And then I need to get the kids moving for school so we can get that tackled so we don't fall behind. And that's what the day looks like. It's gorgeous outside. I'll probably try to get outside some today. Just the fresh air and the vitamin D helps me feel better. So I'll probably get out there, even if it's just to sit out in the rocking chair and just enjoy the weather. But just wanted to open this up and say good morning and let you know how I was feeling since yesterday. And yeah, I will bring you along with us today.
The United States has paused military aid to Ukraine, trying to force peace negotiations with Russia. Ukraine will feel a loss of intelligence first, like access to satellite imagery.
So next we are doing a Bible study. It is from the company Not Consumed, and this is the one called Well Done, which is all about stewarding God's gifts and stewarding them well. So we're going to read this and answer the questions together and read the Bible verses, and then move on to our science unit. Next, we are doing our North American forest animals, which counts as science. We do science on Tuesdays and Thursdays. We do history on Mondays and Wednesdays. So today's lesson is on opossums, which Alice is super excited for because it's one of her favorite animals. There's a possum. We learned that they have more teeth than any other land mammal, which was kind of shocking, even more than mountain lions. So, interesting factoid. So the cool thing about using Gather Round, after each unit you can go in and they have a list of videos that relate to the material and other websites and like links and stuff. So we're going to go ahead and watch some of these videos to go along with our possum lesson. One of the videos shows us what a growling possum sounds like, and I wanted to share it with you because it's a lot. I would not want to go near that. Look at all those teeth. Him's a mad boy. Ah, it started again. Did you know that a possum is a marsupial and it has a pouch for its babies? We did not know that. We're learning all sorts of things today. So that's the baby's nursing. So weird and interesting. So we're done with our group work. We watched some more videos and learned more about possums, which was just an interesting thing. Yeah. Did not know much about them, but Alice loves them, and so she was excited to learn more. So now the kids have their handwriting. They do a cursive handwriting book from The Good and the Beautiful. I think it's level 5 that they're on. I used to have them do 2 pages twice a week, but now I've been having them do 1 page 4 times a week. So it's the same amount of work, just spread out across the whole week versus 2 days. I don't know why I switched it. I just did to see how it works. So we'll see how they like it. Do you guys like it better doing 1 page a day, or did you like it better before?
1 page.
Jack likes it 1 page a day. Alice said she doesn't care either way. You know, you could go through and do all 4 pages on Monday and just be done for the week.
Yeah, that's a lot of work.
It's not a lot of work. See, if you listened to yesterday's vlog, Will and I talked about how if we were them, we would front load our work and just get as much of our individual work done as we could, like get our math lessons done, get our handwriting done at the beginning of the week, and then we'd be done with it. But they are not like us. I would, yes. So they have handwriting to do, and then they each have their independent math. So Jackson does teaching textbooks. It's online, Alice does master books, and that's a workbook. So she's gonna, it looks like she's starting on that. Are you doing your handwriting first? Okay. So that's what they're working on. I need to get the chili started, but the hamburger is still somewhat frozen, so I'm letting that defrost a little bit longer before I get that started. It's currently 1:30, so we've been working on school for a while. Some people, I had a comment that said, it doesn't look like you do much. With homeschool, I don't want to say you don't do as much, but it doesn't feel like you do as much as you would in public school. You're learning more in a shorter period of time. So our school day might only be 2.5 hours long, depending on the day, but we're cramming a lot more into a shorter time because you don't have to stop for questions of 25 other students. You don't have to stop to help 25 other students. You don't have to stop for bathroom breaks or recess or any of the other things that disrupt the day, the day-to-day function of a public school classroom. So it might appear that we don't do as much because it's crammed into a shorter period of time, but we still hit all of our subjects and we still do them daily. Well, we do history twice a week and science twice a week. We alternate days. That's just how it's set up this semester. Things might change next semester, or next unit study, or next when we switch from history to, currently we're doing U.S. History 2 and North American Forest Animals, and we alternate daily. So when we switch to our next unit studies, that might look different. I think we're doing a resurrection unit next, so that will be 4 days a week once we're done with our current studies. So we're doing the resurrection unit, which is like an Easter unit study leading up to Easter. And then we are doing a deep dive into the Titanic, which is very history based, but has other subjects interlaced with it, and that is from Campfire Curriculums. So I'm excited to start that one. The kids, Jackson had some interest in the Titanic years ago when he was a bit younger, and we have done the Titanic Museum in Pigeon Forge, which they both enjoyed. So I'm excited to do the Titanic unit study. I think it'll be really interesting for all of us. And then if we get a chance, we'll probably go to the Titanic Museum again. Once we're finished with it. But that'll round out our school year. I think that's what we have planned. That'll take us into, let me see. I'm only talking about it because I had someone question me on it. So the resurrection unit will go through Easter, and then the Titanic will go through the beginning of May. Oh, and then we're doing a zoologist in the steps of a zoologist, which is like a what's the word I'm looking for? Can't think of it. Internship. So it'd be like an internship, but like through written word versus actually going and studying a zoologist. So we're gonna do Campfire Curriculums in the steps. I think it's in the steps of or in the eyes of a zoologist, one of the two. Anyway, it's a zoologist unit. That will take us through the end of May, which is when our school year should end. That is when we will have all of our numbered days in required for a school year. So that's what it looks like for us. So anyway, sorry about rambling there, but hopefully that answers some questions on our homeschool and how we do things. Definitely time for a water refill. Alice is unloading the dishwasher for us so I can clean the kitchen sink out because it's full of dirty dishes. So once she gets this done, I will go ahead and clean out the sink. In the meantime, I am making, well, I have an empty plate. I thought I already put my toast on here. I'm making peanut butter toast with the Better Goods keto bread. I need 2 hands for this. Here we go. Better Goods keto bread with peanut butter on it. I'm gonna eat this and then clean the kitchen sink like I said, and then get chili going in the crock pot because the meat is pretty much defrosted now. I just spent a good amount of time outside on the back porch in the sun and it was gorgeous. It's like 74 degrees outside, but now I need to get this kitchen sink cleaned up, so let's go ahead and do that. I've got one bowl in the sink that needs to soak. It's got some crud stuck on there, but other than that, everything else is clean and in the dishwasher. Alright, it is time to make the chili. So I've got 2 pounds of ground beef that I need to cook up on the stove, and then to the crock pot, along with that, I'm going to add 4 to 5 cans of mixed chili beans. It depends on how much room there is. 2 cans of chili starter, which has seasoned crushed diced tomatoes, 1 chili ready diced tomatoes, and 1 regular diced tomatoes. And then 2 packs of chili seasoning. So we're gonna go ahead and get that going. All right, chili is ready to be warmed up. That'll cook for the next few hours and we'll have that for dinner tonight. Currently listening to Everyone in My Family Has Killed Someone by Benjamin Stevenson. I was listening to that while getting dinner ready. Not too far into it, only 19%, but it's good so far. All right, we are about to head out to AHG and Trail Life for the night. I will pick back up when we get home. Probably won't be much footage when we get home, but I will not close this out just in case. I've been watching a show on Amazon called On Call. It's pretty good. It's a police show, 30-minute show on Amazon Prime. So I was watching an episode of that while I did some computer work and meal planning. And the kids are ready to go. We're just waiting for Will to get home. And as soon as he pulls in, he's going to change his clothes and we're out the door. So chili is done for when we get home. We'll have a late dinner and then wind down for the evening. I'm going to take one of these double fudge brownie bars to eat on the road because I'm hungry now and we won't be eating until probably 8:30 and it's currently 5 o'clock. All right, we are home from AHG and Trail Life. It is 8:24. We are all getting some chili and winding down for the night. So I'm gonna go ahead and close this out because that's really all we're going to be doing. I imagine Will and I will watch an episode of House before he goes to bed, and then I will get some computer work done, some AHG paperwork that needs to be done once he's in bed. And that is our night. So thanks for coming along on another one. Drop a comment, share some love, and as always, we'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.